It's good to be here tonight, you know. It's fantastic to see you all. And I'd like to even just start even before I start reading, you know. But I have so much to say about here, and like I could speak to tomorrow about it. But I put 10 months on there, about 10 minutes, just to give you an outline and of our wee journey here with our son Noah and Little Orchids, you know, and how where we were and where we've come to today. So, as I say, if you can just bear with me, you know, put in a few words. So, my name's Greg Sloan. I'm sure some of you are here maybe apprehensive and wondering what Little Orchids is and how the organisation is going to benefit your child and help you. I'd like you all to know that is where I was last year, a confused parent with more questions than answers, not knowing what to think, never mind what to expect. We were waiting to see if our son Noah would be given a place here at Little Orchids. And to top it all off, my partner Wendy and I, when we came down here, we weren't even speaking at the time, you know, and I don't even think we sat together, you know, but so that's where it was, you know, but deep down I knew that I needed to find answers as well to the questions as what happened to my boy. I was in denial and couldn't accept that there was anything wrong with my son. I was frustrated and constantly challenged by the behaviour that we could neither understand nor do anything about. We have 2 other children, and they had not behaved like Noah. It was only on that night, this time last year, when I heard another father's emotional journey with his son, and then it dawned on me that his story mirrored what we were experiencing, so we weren't alone. So I really hope that our story will connect with you tonight and give you the feeling of renewed hope that the help you need starts here at Little Orchids. Firstly, let me tell you about our son Noah. He appeared to be developing normally. He seemed to have lost his words and stopped speaking. And then we thought that perhaps his hearing was impaired because he was not responding to us in the way he previously had been. He would have looked in our direction and just stuff like that. So we made contact with a health visitor who referred us to the community paediatrician and the hearing team. It was very quickly established that Noah's hearing was not impaired. However, we were told that he was not meeting his developmental milestones and showing traits of ASD. What's this about? Wendy and I went through many different stages and varieties of emotions. We were withdrawn. We didn't want to talk to anybody about this situation. We were angry, grieving, and in denial, to name but a few. And on top of all this, we had to attempt to appear as if things were fine as we tried to keep our little family together and adjust to coping with a child who had additional needs. Excuse me. Noah made no eye contact, had no speech, showed no signs of recognition or affection. He did not attempt to play with anyone, his brother, sister, nor indeed us. He began to have severe, uncontrollable fits of crying and screaming. He would bang his head off the ground, off the walls. He would scratch at our faces and pull out his own hair. And his frustration was so bad that he would put his hands down his throat to make himself sick. This became the norm in our house. He was constantly sick from screaming. Washing him was a nightmare. His sleeping pattern was just brutal. 4 a.m. every morning was just the time we get up. 5 o'clock would have been a lion, you know. So this made it extremely difficult for us to cope with our other regular family routine, with our other 2 school-going children. It very quickly became evident that Noah was becoming very sensitive. For example, loud noises from hair dryers or hand dryers, or sense of smell was very heightened. His taste was affected, and we still have difficulty today with feeding. But what you and I would consider to be a normal part of everyday living was not so for Noah. And this, we were advised, was part and parcel of his heightened sensory needs. At this stage, our weeks became consumed with appointments and referrals. So started the tests and the consultants and the doctors and the specialists in every field imaginable. Lucky for us that one of these referrals was right here at Little Orchids. Noah was accepted and started here in September 2016. The experience was alien to Noah, and he didn't cope very well with it at the start. He had difficulty settling in at first, and when we were driving even towards the building, he began to recognise the landmarks and would scream a lot and vomit. He would maybe vomit a couple of times before we even got here, and then when he even came in, he would cry on and keep vomiting, you know. And so he frequently had a couple or three changes of clothes before he even got in here. But so this made this made it difficult for us to leave him. But we did, in the very capable and sensitive care of Dervla and the team at Little Orchids. Even at this stage, we questioned, were we doing the right thing for Noah? Dervla, Noah's key worker, assured us that this would settle down and set in place different strategies to ease Noah's anxiety during, transition times and stuff. He did indeed settle and became very fond of Dervla. Each child who comes here has a key worker assigned to them. Throughout the year, this key worker puts in place strategies to improve development and works with other professionals who are all instrumental in your child's journey here at Little Orchids. Everything done here is to build your child's key skills, so I would urge you to listen to everything that you're told here and take it all on board, their advice on how to deal with your child's additional needs. Soon we were learning and using Makaton, helping Noah through structured play, visual cards to show Noah what we were going to be doing next and guide him through his day. We were taught the benefits of baby massage and occupational therapy, which helped to relax him and in effect reduce the heightened sensitivities. I can't stress enough how important and invaluable this instruction was for us. It was not until Dervla, Noah's key worker at Little Orchids, challenged us about Noah's behaviour at home versus his behaviour here at Little Orchids. We very quickly recognised that these strategies were put in place for us to continue at home. We were given a diary to record information about his day at home. This was also done by Dervla here, so that we could be informed of Noah's progress at nursery. We look at Noah's homework diary now as a record of progress. With the structures used here at Little Orchids, alongside with the strategies put in place specifically for Noah's needs, we have watched him learn, grow and develop into a wonderful and beautiful little boy. He loves to laugh and has recently started to initiate play with other children, which is amazing for us to watch. He is turn taking and learning to share. Progress indeed. The support, perseverance and compassion shown not just to Noah but to ourselves by the team here at Little Orchids is second to none. Today, after only 10 months of pure dedication and loads of love, Noah is better able to communicate using signing, and his vocabulary has increased to about 100 words. He can count to about 14. He is less frustrated, loves music and has a loving relationship with his brother and sister. Noah is happy to see us and runs up and gives us hugs and kisses. He gives us so much pleasure and happiness today. We could never repay in any shape, form or fashion the time, dedication and commitment so readily given to Noah by Little Orchids. Noah and his key worker Dervla built up an amazing bond. Her work with him was a key to Noah achieving his goals. The staff's work and dedication to each child goes way beyond their job description, and their love and passion for each child drives them all to succeed. I could say thank you to all the staff here every second of every day, as they are truly amazing, and we're all so blessed, and we are so blessed that Noah had his time here. But as a parent, I know even more than saying thank you. You giving your time and support to support the work of the nursery is even more important. This will keep the doors open. We depend on the funding to do this. I have no idea where we would be today without the outstanding work, commitment of the staff here at Little Orchids, and I hope that every parent here will become involved in fundraising events and fun days out in order to help Little Orchids continue to give the children the start that they need and deserve in life, so that families like ours and yourselves will be able to avail of this wonderful service for many more years to come as we all work together. Welcome to Little Orchids, folks.